Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Here I am, it's December 23rd. Let's do the week in manga. But I was going to do an opening, but I decided not. So I picked up my last two for my Gunsmith Cats run. So I've got Kidnapped and Mr. V, which are 7 and 8 of the run. I would have to say Kidnapped is probably the tougher one to find, but none of them are extremely valuable. I mean, I think it was like $29.99 and $27.99, so some value, but not crazy, not like the books we're about to get into. Anyway, as usual, let's start with collections and 5 honorable mentions for collections. Honorable mention number 1, the one that got away, Zatch Bell volumes 1 through 25. Listed at $1,200 US. Best offer accepted. This is Viz Media 2005. Now, Zatch Bell is a valuable series, but it's not $1,200 valuable. So it'd be interesting to see what the offer was there, but yeah, that was expensive. Anyway, honorable mention number 2, and this was actually a really good deal. This is Trigun Maximum. The omnibuses, all 6 of them, which is volumes 1 through 14. $350. That's $58.33 per book. Dark Horse 2012. We've seen some of these go for like $1 to $150 a piece. Honorable mention number 3 is a long-time classic, Kimi no Todoke, volumes 1 through 30, $399.95. That's Viz Media 2009. Still a very beloved series. Honorable mention number 4 is not one I see for go as a collection. We've had volume 10 of this sell for pretty decent money before. This is Arpeggio of Blue Steel, volumes 1 through 19, $475 for the entire collection, $25 a piece. That's 7 Seas 2014, and I have the feeling because this was 7 Seas way back when, it was probably underprinted. And finally, honorable mention number 5. Didn't quite make the list this week, but again, it's round and 1/2, the 2-in-1 editions. Somehow that seems appropriate, round the 1/2, the 2-in-1. Anyway, volumes 1 through 38, which is actually 19 books. $499.99, Viz Media 2014. All right, here we go with the actual top 5 collections of the week. It was a pretty tight week. They went from like $525 to $700, so nothing extraordinary, but some good ones for sure. So at number 5, Red River, volumes 1 through 28. Important to note, this is an ex-library copy. Generally, these will go from between like $700 to about $1,000, but because they're in rough shape, it went for $525. Number 4 is no stranger to the list. This is One Piece, the box sets 1 through 4, as well as 91 to 101. Basically, it's 101 books. Went for $569.39 US, Viz Media 2003. Number 3, not a complete collection. If it were, I guarantee it would be the number 1 collection this week. Air Gear, volumes 1 through 24. 29 through 33, and 37. So these 30 books still went for $600. So still, that's not bad. $600, and this was originally Del Rey. Then it switched over to Kodansha, and it's those early Kodansha books that are really hard to find. Number 2, again, no strange to the list, Berserk Deluxe Edition, volumes 1 through 14, sealed. There was actually 2 sales on this. They both went for $601.03 US. This is Dark Horse 2019. And finally, the number 1 collection, and we haven't seen this one, number 1, for quite a while, is Trigun Maximum, volumes 1 through 14. Went for $699.99. That's like $50 a book. Dark Horse 2004. All right, let's get into the top 10 singles. And again, it was a solid list, but there weren't any like breakout stars like the 1 in 5,000s. But it basically went from like $127 to $300. So it was pretty good. As usual, though, honorable mentions. I got 5 of them, but this is number 1. Battle Royale Ultimate Edition Volume 4. Last week I had on Battle Royale Ultimate Edition Volume 3, which was sealed and went for $100. I told you that volumes 4 and 5 are actually the valuable ones of this. So this volume 4 was listed at $225. Best offer accepted. Tokyo Pop, 2008. And speaking of Tokyo Pop, honorable mention number 2, Jim Henson's Return to Labyrinth Volume 4, $95. This is Tokyo Pop 2010. Honorable mention number 3 is a new one. Usually don't see this one sell, but it's Witchbuster. The volume 11 and 12 omnibus went for $95.20. 7 Seas 2014. Again, as an early 7 Seas book, I had the feeling this was probably underprinted. And that honorable mention number 4, Wedding Peach. Volume 1, $99. This is Viz Media 2003. And finally, at honorable mention number 5, I wanted to just showcase, not the dangers of auctions and bidding, but if you're going to list something, even a valuable manga, just realize that it's probably going to sell significantly less than if you did a buy it now and just waited it out. Anyway, this is Trigun Maximum Volume 13. This is the most valuable volume of the entire run. It went for $102.50. Now, it did have 15 bids, which is really good. If the seller had perhaps waited, they probably could have done double. But anyway, here we go with the actual top 10. And at number 10, it's Vagabond, Volume 37, which has that final volume premium. But like Trigun Maximum, it's actually the second last volume, which is the most valuable. But anyway, this still went for $126.99. Viz Media 2015. And at number 9, we've seen this one before. It's Blood Blockade Battlefront Volume 8, $140. Dark Horse 2017. At number 8, we've had Volume 4 of this one before make the list, but this time it's Volume 6, The Asterix War. Volume 6, the light novel, $145, and this is Yen Press 2018. At number 7, I think I've showed this one before, but maybe as an audible mention, it's I Am a Hero, Volume 10, the omnibus, $150, Dark Horse 2019. At number 6, it's there's 2 volumes of Please Save My Earth that are really valuable that I know of. This is one of them. This is Please Save My Earth Volume 9. The other one is Volume 13. But anyway, Volume 9 still went for $164.99. Viz Media 2005. And at number 5, not only is Volume 10 of I Am a Hero valuable, Volume 9 is as well. I Am a Hero, Volume 9, the omnibus, $170. Dark Horse 2019. Number 4, remember when I was saying how, that Trigun Maximum Volume 13 would have went for a lot more money if you just waited? Well, at number 4, Trigun Maximum Volume 13, $200. This was a buy it now. Dark Horse 2008. And at number 3, which is technically tied with number 4, it's Mushishi, the last volume, which is an omnibus, which collects 8, 9, and 10, went for $200. This is Del Rey, 2010. At number 2, it's like Deja Vu. Mushishi, 8, 9, and 10 omnibus. This time it went for $250. Del Rey, 2010. And I just want to showcase that the seller actually left the original second-hand book purchase price up there on the top right-hand corner. You can see originally it was sold for $2.99. So basically from $3 to $250. And speaking of Deja Vu, at number 1, Blood Blockade Battlefront Volume 8. This time it went for $399.99 Canadian, which is about $299.99 US. Dark Horse 2017. This one's definitely get the thumbnail this week. I knew it was a valuable book. We've had it before, the Volume 8 of Blood Blockade Battlefront, but not $300 valuable. Wow, that is insane. Anyway, let's look at the spreadsheets. Start with collections as usual. I would love to see an actual Zatch Bell collection sell for an actual amount. A lot of Trigun. It was nice to see Trigun Maximum still there. $700 is quite respectable, actually. That Berserk Deluxe Edition, those volumes 1 through 14 sealed, just again like, it's amazing how many people are picking these up. Pretty much gotten into collectible territory at this point. Okay, here we go with the singles. You know, this is kind of an average week when it goes from 127 to 300. It was funny that we actually had two of the Mushishi omnibuses this week at number 2 and 3. That Blood Blockade Battlefront. Normally it would go for around 140. That $300 sale really took me off guard. And finally, it's nice to see some I Am a Hero on there. That's a good series, and 9 and 10 are hard to get a hold of. And anyways, thanks again for watching, everybody. This would probably be, I think, my second or third last. I'll do, like, next week will be kind of year end, and then I'll do a top sales of the entire year for 2023, just to show you, like, what are the most valuable English language manga out there. But hey, if you're watching the channel, you should have a pretty good idea about that by now. But anyways, always appreciate it, and we'll see you again next week. Have happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, just, you know, have fun, relax, take it easy, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.